What's up guys, thank you for tuning into another video. Today I am going to react to some YouTube comments and respond to some of them. So, I mean, in short, I don't give a fuck. Right, so today's video is going to be looking at some comments on Stoltman Brothers videos. So I will grab one up now and we will see what is going on. So, heaviest squat of my life, the squat session that the lads did whilst I was up in Scotland with them. So let's see what we've got. It looks like hard work wrapping the knees. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It's really hard work, and normally in competition you've got time in between the wraps, whereas in training obviously wrap up Luke's knees as soon as he's squatted, take his wraps off, wrap Tom's knees, load the bar, same again, just keep going. I think we wrapped up fairly light, so it was probably like 15, 18 loads of wraps, so yeah, it was pretty brutal. The wrapping looks very off. Honestly, guys, you should get wrapped by someone who has powerlifting equipped experience. I'd start using Inza wraps. The wrapping was pretty spot on. I've had that checked by multiple people. I've also wrapped in a few powerlifting comps, wrapped quite a lot of strongmen, wrapped strongmen for Worlds Prep. So, yeah, the wrapping's good. And in terms of the wraps, there are rules on the wraps that they're allowed to use, so they're the wraps we're using. Inza or Lily Bridges wraps might be better though, but it is what it is. Stoltman is the world's strongest man, can't handle 700 pounds in the squat, what an embarrassment. Harry Angel, get fully fucked. Strongmen are not squatting specialists, it's not something that's been tested for a max for a long time. And he's the world's strongest man. He's not a powerlifter. What else have we got? It's hard to take Dan seriously with that haircut. Yeah, I know. Mullets are cool, but at some point you have to cut it, and it doesn't look very good. But I don't care. It's hair. It grows back. It's the least important thing to sort of think about. What have we got? Big Loz offered to show you guys how to wrap knees. He did, but also I speak to Loz almost every day. He's had videos of how I wrap knees. He's had videos of how I wrap the lads' knees. He's got videos of wrapping with different length wraps and stuff like that. And he said it's fine, so that will do me. It would be nice to see the strongmen walk the weight out. Yes, it would. A big part of the squat is walking it out, but rules are rules. So unfortunately, we've got to do what the rules say. Monoliths are useful. They've got their purpose, but it's strongman. We're not powerlifters, so walk it out. I think the trainer needs to start training with you guys. Dan gained a bunch of weight. Yeah, I gained a bit of weight. 2 years ago I weighed about 182 kilos. And then I starved myself and ignored the advice of nutritionists. Ruined my metabolism, got down to about 110, but wasn't really eating. So once I got COVID, picked up an injury at roughly the same time, I thought I'll just go back to eating, and then got up to like 137, 138 after Christmas. So now I'm back trying to get weight down, but more sustainably rather than just not eating. So since Christmas, like 6 or 7 kilos down. So it's working. Dan Hipkiss is a wizard and a legend. Yep, that's about right. Love Dan's shirt. You guys should do a video with Rhett and Link. If these guys do a video with Rhett and Link and I'm not there, I will kick the fuck off. The Cotton Candy Randy Savage t-shirt is spectacular. Dan is sweating more than the boys. Yep, because all they had to do was a few reps of squat. Wrapping these is really hard. Why not squat in a power rack to be safe? It's not necessarily that much safer. Having people take the weight off you or helping you get up is generally safer than trying to bail a bar, especially with wraps on and stuff like that. You don't really want to be trying to get out the way of it super quickly. What have we got? Where did you get the blue shorts from? I think they're Reband. Everyone wears blue shorts in Strongman, and they're all Reband. Wrap looks too low to me, needs more above the patella. They've got massive legs, and we've got a limit to the amount of wrap that we can use. So it's getting that combination of getting good material behind the knee to help with the bounce, and also support the knee. For Luke, his wraps want to be a little bit higher than Tom's anyway, because he wants a bit more stopping power, but Tom wants material behind the knee, so we sacrifice a bit of height to get a bit more bounce out of it. What have we got? Happy Cotton Candy Day, Dad is. Yes, it is. Every day is Happy Cotton Candy Day. Why don't you sumo deadlift? Because they're strongmen, and sumo deadlifts are not proper deadlifts. The difference between Dan wrapping Tom's knees and Tom wrapping them is Tom wraps from inside out and Dan wraps from outside in. No, I don't. That's not true. Tom also wraps each knee differently and in different directions. Yeah, always wrap knees inside out because it keeps the knees tracking over the toes. Tom needs to flex his quad. Yep, I know. I kept telling him. I told him every time I wrapped his knees, and then what he did was stop tensing his quad. But we know. He's been told. What belt are you guys using? SBD belts, because SBD belts are fucking sweet. And that will do for the squat video. Flicking through, we've got the podcast. It's a real pleasure to be asked to do the podcast. It's quite nice to be able to chat to people who probably won't even watch this video, but they want information from somewhere. So let's have a flick through. He does have a different look. A different hairstyle would likely help in the image thing. Being less fat would probably help as well. But what happens is I don't care, and everyone I coach keeps winning. So I don't really care how I look. Great chat. To be honest, flicking through quickly, the rest of those comments are really positive. It was just really nice to chat to them. Really interesting to talk to the lads. And I think Tom said he thinks I'm more insane after talking than he thought I was. So that was good fun. It was really nice to just get that opportunity to chat with them. What else have we got? Our best deadlift session. I think I was there for this. What have we got? Let's flick through these comments. What is Dan's lifting background? I've trained since I was a kid. I played rugby to a reasonably decent level. I trained in CrossFit, Olympic weightlifting, done a bit of strongman, played around with powerlifting, and have been coaching for 6 years. Probably 5 of those years have been with athletes either at World's Strongest Man or World's Strongest Woman, or a few record-holding powerlifters, and a few Team GB athletes in other sports as well. Dan is the man, great team. Yeah, it's ace. It blows my mind that this is my job, that I get to go up and hang out with my mates and help them lift heavy weights and win trophies. So it's, it is a dream team, because it blows my mind every time I get the option to do it. I'm not done hip kiss or anything, but Tom's lockout looks very soft. It isn't, because he came joint first in a deadlift event 4 months ago and second at Rogue. His lockout's good. He's doing 12, 13 reps at 300, so yeah, it's not bad. Give Dan some money so he can get his haircut completed. If anyone gives me money, I'll spend it on race car parts or sim racing parts. So the hair's what it is. It's not going to change. Money's not the reason. I get bored and cut it. Coach Dan needs to let the hair grow out again. Yeah, it is doing. Hopefully by World's Strongest Man, I will be rocking a proper mullet and a pair of pit vipers, and look forward to everyone telling me I look like shit on the internet. Dan really changes the Stoltman's game. To be honest, the Stoltmans have changed the Stoltman's game. Over the last 12 months, the work we've all done as a team all boils down to them. You know, you could have the best support network around you and not do anything, but the lads have embraced everything. They work really hard. They tick every box, and it's them who have changed the game. They just train hard. They get everything perfect, and it seems to be working pretty well. I wonder what Tom's 1 rep max could be. £1,000 when he wants to pull it, and then maybe a bit more if he can be bothered. But it's rare that there's a max deadlift event in World's Strongest Man. It's also rare that in World's Strongest Man many people are going to pull over £1,000. Most people will pull about 410, maybe 415. So the thing with, strongman events is maxes are way more tactical than people think. It's not about going out and hitting a true max, because then within half an hour you've got another event to do. So whenever he wants to, he'll pull £1,000, but there's sort of no need at the moment. Hope Tom gets 2 times World's Strongest Man. Yeah, same. I think Tom will win as many World's Strongest Man titles as he wants to win. He's still young. He's still improving. We've still got some big holes in his game that we can work on. So he's just going to keep getting better and better. So it's really exciting to see what happens. Can anyone tell me who Dan is? Does he have a YouTube channel? Yeah, this is it. I'm on it now. And if you've seen this, then you know I do. Dan's sweaters are epic. Yeah, what happens is I buy clothes and then at some point I wear them. People ask where I get them from, but honestly, I've got no idea. No idea at all. I just find jumpers, charity shops, Amazon, anywhere, and then wear jumpers. It'd be interesting to see Dan's story and how he came to be a strongman trainer. Watch the Stoltman Brothers podcast. We chat about it. I've covered it on here as well, so it's all out there. And I do Instagram Q&As where it's also all out there as well. And the rationale behind the hair. It's hair and it grows, and I get bored and cut it sometimes. I couldn't see if it was a man or a lesbian. That's really funny. I literally can't say anything against that. Yeah, fair fucks. Absolutely love Dan breaking down the training. Yeah, it's something we need to do more often because it's useful for people. I do some slightly weirder stuff than other coaches, so whenever the lads want me to break stuff down, I'm always up for it. It's really interesting. So love the style that Dan brings. Yep, yeah, it's clothes. I pick clothes up, I put them on, and that's how I look for the day. Dan Hipkiss is a wizard of strength. Yep, that sounds about right. And then what have we got? What do they do pre-session? They drink rain, they drink coffee, they eat shitloads of food, and they get ready to train, basically. You don't need to have loads of stuff all the time. The threat of losing should be motivation enough to train. Love the knowledge that Dan brings. Yeah, thank you. I really enjoy doing it. it's good fun to do. I just love getting up there. It's ace. He does look like a fat lesbian. Yeah, that's true. And then Rhino93, someone also thinks I look like a fat lesbian. Yeah, probably, but this fat lesbian gets to build race cars and go racing and travel around the world coaching the best strongman in the world, so it's not bad. I can't really complain. And then that's it for recent Stoltman Brothers videos. I just couldn't really think of anything to film and thought this would at least be entertaining. It may not have been, but you know, if you're hearing this, at least you've watched all of it, and YouTube will eventually maybe give me money, or someone can just give me money for Teslas and race cars. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. Thank you as always. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that to us, and yeah, thank you.